Welcome back, guys. We are busy with the nacelles and the thing and the stuff. Doing some detail painting on the nacelles, just cleaning them up before I attach the pylons to them. I was going to attach the pylons to them, and I noticed there's a couple of things I needed to fix. Some painting, and then I noticed I had a huge light leak down here for some reason on the RTS end. So I think, I might want to do something about that. So I just painted that black right now, and I'm waiting for it to dry to paint it gray and white. And I cleaned up the rest of these things. I still have to do a little bit of cleaning on here. I don't know how that got dirty. But these are about after I get them dry, and after I coat them with some flat. Those will be attached in quick fashion here. Those will be attached to the pylons. As far as this thing. Oh, I got my deflector dish in paint too. I got the silver details on my deflector dish. I need you. Stay there. I need you. So that's in paint right now. What else did I paint? Oh yeah, the this thingy, the doors. Put that there. As far as this goes, I still have to paint. I touched up with a brush, but I don't like how it looks because it looks like it touched up with a brush. In little areas like this, you won't really notice it. Like some back here, just like dots with a brush, you won't ever notice that. But I'm gonna actually have to spray paint over this again. And let's see, trying to wipe my hands off. I don't want to get more crud on this. I closed off the shuttle bay. I tried. I tried. But I couldn't reconcile the shuttle bay and the doors and these little guys here. I couldn't get that all to fit. And I'm not sure why, but c'est la vie. So I just took some styrene, cut it out in the rough shape, put it in there, and as you can see, I've got putty in there drying. It also gave me a chance to fix some of the puttying on the back of the fantail here. So now I got the doors, and one of the things I did while I was trying to get everything to fit together was cut pieces of the doors off. So I had to reattach little pieces of styrene to the door. You can see it on that side, how it's flat there on the very end of this. That's a piece of styrene, and it looks like a piece of styrene. That kind of stinks, but it's going to be there. It's going to be in the inside a little bit. So I'm trying to form these to conform to this. I'm still going to probably, have to fill in a little bit. And I didn't notice till I got done puttying and painting that there's little divots in here that I have to fix up. The little molding divots. I don't know. Yeah, you can see that pretty well. That little guy right there. Didn't even notice that. I think there's something else on the bottom. No, there's nothing else on the bottom. It was just those guys on either side. You can see the little dents. And I also have to go over this one more time. I didn't notice this. You can still see a line. It's, kind of in there, but it's there. And a few other things like that. So, a few more things to fix while I'm waiting for everything else to dry, like my nacelles, and I'm actually waiting for the putty to dry here. So I'm getting back to work. I will see you guys in a second. Hey guys, the neck's done. Well, it's attached. It's not done. So it's attached. I got the shuttle bay attached. I filled all that in. I monkeyed with that to get it as close as I could. That's how it's gonna have to be. You can see the neck's attached there. And I have one heck of a light leak kind of in the front, but mainly down this edge here. I've just put some super glue in there to help, well, first off, reinforce this edge because there's a bit of a gap. to secondly help start the light blocking, I'm going to go over it with Tulip. I do have those little divots here in the neck. You can see right there. You can actually see through them. They're right. Where are they? Right there. It's bigger on this side for some reason, because, you know, reasons. Yeah, you can see my thumb behind it too. And I got a little crack installing it on the back here where I did my seam work earlier. I'll have to fix that. It doesn't matter because I want to get rid of the little seam in between the neck and this section here anyways. So that is done. Doing light testing, I got some nice transfer of light from the neck, or rather from the hole into the neck. You can actually see the photon tubes fairly well. That was my concern, but no, I got some nice light bounce back and forth between the neck and the, I guess the main section. Here are the nacelles and pylons. They are all ready to go. All I have to do is take these and solder them to the two opposing connections I get coming out of here, and those will get epoxied into place right about here. So that is where I am, just waiting for stuff to kind of dry. I got my deflector dish done too. That's ready to go on. You can see the silver, got a little beige on there. That's going on. And now, fix the light leak along here. And yeah, I did forget something. I completely forgot about the, I don't know how I did it. I drilled the holes. As you can see, I drilled those holes. There's no lights under there. So whatever ambient light I'm getting from the main drive section here is going to have to be good enough for that. I can't believe I completely forgot about those. But I did. I don't know what I was thinking when I was assembling the neck. Because I got it on there and I was testing the light, and I was thinking, why aren't these lighting up? That is so bizarre. I should have more light coming from these. And then I looked in there and realized that there's no LEDs attached. Meh. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to putty this up and let it dry, and when I get back, we'll have the nacelles attached to this sucker. Getting close, getting close. Be right back. Hey, just before the nacelles, I need to get the base done because I want something to set this on. So I did up the base. It's the base that came with the kit. Got my little button up front. You can see that. There it is. And the jack and back. Simple circuit. And the reason it's on the outside is just in case I need to add a little bit of weight because of the weight of the saucer. If that kind of does this with the whole base, I can add some weight in the back here that will compensate for that. So I've got everything almost done here. I'm getting my 2-part epoxy out, which is rather old, and I hope it still works. It's kind of nasty too. It exploded on me. I don't know how and when, but it exploded on me. I don't know why there's a Wrigley's wrapper in there too. Anyways, yeah, so I'm getting that out to get the rod in here. And I got my photo etch bent up for, should be dry, for the nacelle pylons, for the jig for the nacelle pylons. And that's what I'm going to do with this too. I'm going to epoxy the snot of those things. They're not going anywhere. Gosh darn it. So I am going to epoxy this sucker in here, and I'll be getting those nacelles on in 2 minutes. Be right back. Hey guys, there she sits. She is, I just put it on the base, and I just got the epoxy in there. I got this alcohol bottle and my eraser back here to sort of help level it off. Everything's messing with my eyes at this point. I'm trying to level everything off and straighten everything off to this pole, and these pylons aren't correct. They're off, because that's what's messing with my eyes. This pole here, it's straight going this way, and this pole is straight with the neck and with the front, this circle here. But every time I look at it, it looks off because of the pylons are off. This one, not so much. The port pylon is off quite a bit. I don't know what my problem is with port pylons, but I can't get them straight. So, yeah, it just messes with my eyes every time I look at it. So I got to stop looking at it because it is straight. The pole is straight to the neck, and this is level. So, yeah, I let the pylons dry for a good 15 hours. I just let them sit. They did move a little bit. That's why they're off, unfortunately. I had tons of stuff around them, and still they're off. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, that epoxy is 5-hour epoxy. And once it's hardened, as you can see, this is my today goop. This is my yesterday goop. That's rock solid. And that will never come off my poor hula girls. So that is that. Light leak? Yes, I have light leak. Not around the neck, which is awesome. It's actually around the pylons, which I kind of expected. I do have some gappage. I'll have to fill that anyways. Major gappage on this one. Minor gappage on this one. Regardless, I'll have to putty and stand those, which is going to be fun. Sitting up on the base. But really, there's no easy way to get to it. So, I'm going to let this sit probably all day. I'm not even going to think about the primary hull. But I will be doing that next. And I'll be epoxying the ever-living snot out of this neck joint. Let's see what else. I did test the lights. They all light up, thank God. Everything looks good. I haven't tested the base connection yet, but I think that's going to do it for this week, guys. I want to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you again next week when we will probably finish this up. So until then, take care.